My edges was toe up. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. What salutations, whatever part of the world you're in. Allow me to introduce myself. I go by the name of Juicy Jaine. I'm a plus size model in Memphis, Tennessee. I was born and raised in a small town called Kankakee, Illinois, and that's the city that made me. So I am 30 years old, and I've been doing plus size modeling for about 10 years now. Over the summer of 2019, I got a full kid-free summer, and I decided to capitalize on my free time and rebuild my brand of Juicy Jaine. About 10 years ago, I decided that I wanted to do plus size modeling, and I have just been inconsistent, obviously, because I'm here making this beginner's video on YouTube. But I think that the opportunities that technology presents, it'll be well worth the wait. I came up with the name Juicy Jaine. I was like, I'm plain Jane, but juicy. So I decided to combine the words plain Jane. And so I spelled Jane, Jaine. And it was started off just like a niche, and it turned into something so beautiful. I mean, last summer, like I was saying, when my kids left, I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna do something about this. If it doesn't work, let's just go and leave it where it is. Let's look at the memories, and I tried. And it spread like wildfire. I had a photo shoot with a company called Levette's Photography, my friend, and it skyrocketed. I ran ads on Facebook, and I started interacting on my Facebook page more and my my fan base increased dramatically. And after that, I was just like, you know what? Okay, we're gonna do this. So I have come up with so many different things that we do on my regular Facebook. Every day of the week we have something. We have Self-Care Sunday, Motivation Monday, Transformation Tuesday, Where We At Wednesday, Throwback Thursday, and Small Business Saturday. Today is Transformation Tuesday, and when I came up with Transformation Tuesday over the summer, I had my hands in so many things trying to rebuild my brand, and I became overwhelmed. Things, I was getting dead ends. I was taking pictures, I was talking about it, and I was starting to spiral down the same path. And I'm like, you know what? I need to get my life in order. Because if I don't get my life in order, it's going to be a mess. So, Tiffany, let's do one thing, stay consistent in it, and if it doesn't work, we'll go from there. And so I started talking about my transformation and what I was doing right then and there. I said, Transformation Tuesday, where am I at in life? Am I stagnant? Am I moving forward, or have I backtracked? And what I did was I took some memories from my Facebook page and compared them to the present time towards a certain time, season, holiday, whatever the case may be on that Tuesday compared to years past. And I tell the people about what my transformation is, and I try to motivational speak. I touch on mental health a lot, especially in the Black community, because it's so shunned. And as a Black woman with Black sons, I want my sons to know that it's okay to express your feelings and not have to feel like you're less of a man. And I have to let my little cousins know it's okay to express your feelings and to not feel like you're going to get ran over. And so now here we are. This is my first YouTube video talking about Transformation Tuesday. And I decided about a month or so ago that I was going to transition Transformation Tuesday to YouTube from Facebook. And so now I'm really just trying to get a fan base. I don't know if we're going to have a discussion today. I think I'm just going to announce what's going on. I'm going to post some tutorials and videos, some coming soons. And then next week when I'm fully prepared, we can go ahead and get our Transformation Tuesday on. I know my faithful Juicy Jaine followers have been waiting on me to post this and upload this video. I have this shirt, may look a little blue because of the lighting, but it's actually purple. I have my active fan base now, and I just want to shout out Miss Joanne Zaka. Shout out on everything as she goes, because she loves purple. She posts something every day, and she's there for all my lives. Any comment, any post. This is my number one fan, right up under my mom, and so she's with me right now. I feel comfortable because once I start my lives normally on Facebook on Tuesdays, as soon as I see her name, I know my mom's asleep. I'm like, okay, let's go. I got an interactive follower. I have someone who loves me. I have someone who's believes in me, who's never met me a day in their life. And that just make me feel some kind of way. I have other fan bases and people who reach out to me in my inbox and connections that I've been making with other businesses. And I think that that's wonderful. I think that me actually staying consistent and believing in my business has taken me places that inconsistency and entitlement never could. What Kevin Hart say, everybody want to be famous, nobody want to put the work in. Kev, I definitely want to put the work in. So what I want to do is I want to break down every day that I do so you guys can follow me on my other social media, get my name out there, and then we'll go from there. So like I said, today was supposed to be Transformation Tuesday, and I said where I'm at right now compared to years past, and I feel like my favorite one is advanced. As far as Juicy Jaine goes, I'm a procrastinator. And so I would sit up here and say, I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. And then I just finally splurge out, do it. I get excited, and then I burn out so fast because it doesn't go the way that I want. So I'm definitely, right now, I guess I would say in life, I'm advanced as far as Juicy Jaine goes, with me staying consistent, building my brand, transforming from what everybody's been telling me. More so, I do know a lot of behind the scenes successful people, and they've been telling me to get a YouTube. They've been telling me to start blogging, but I just started doing it. I wanted to get comfortable enough to know what I want to do, look at myself, listen for keywords to know when I'm starting to ramble so that I can transition to my next sentence or subject. So that's why I'm at on Transformation Tuesday. I'm also stagnant today because I would get so upset with something, and I would just like, forget it. It ain't working how I want it, so I'm finna leave it alone. And that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm out here dating, and I'm okay with being stagnant at that aspect of life because it's not going the way I'm going. If it's not going the way that I want it to go, so it needs to go. And so that's why I'm stagnated. I'm just all over the place on Transformation Tuesday. And like I said, I'm totally not ready for a topic right now. So I'm going to continue to inform you guys on who I am. So, like I said, plus size model, we do something special every day on my Facebook. I went through the days, but I want to break them down to you so you can know who I am. Follow me on the rest of my social media outlets. So on Sundays, we do Self-Care Sunday. And this is actually a spinoff of Transformation Tuesday. And I touch more on mental health. I was doing my wellness checks for my fan base and close friends because there was so many people that reached out to me and told me that they were so happy that I started to do something on mental health and actually talk about it. I got so much of a positive response that I started transitioning my mental health. I split up Transformation Tuesday from my transformation and mental health, and I split it up to just talk about my transformation, how we should transform, a life lesson on Tuesdays. And then on Sundays, I would come back, check on y'all with that, and touch on mental health. Instead of taking care of ourselves, if we don't take care of ourselves, we can't take care of anything. I'm steady trying to cover up my edges, but you know what, y'all? I'm not perfect. And I have natural hair. Y'all need to know this struggle of having an eddy that I want to chop off. And all of this stuff. So bear with me if I'm mumbling. One day we're gonna look back at this video and laugh. I'm like, girl, you was tripping. I love going back to critique. So anyway, Like I said, Self-Care Sunday, knock Transformation Tuesday out of the box. I think it's the new favorite day on my Facebook page. So I decided to keep Self-Care Sundays on Facebook and go live from there, and Transformation Tuesdays here to you too. Okay, and then we have Motivation Mondays. It's kind of dry. Everybody hates Monday. So I try to make sure that I post some inspirational quotes. If something happens in my life, I may do a pop-up live. But most of the time, I'm just getting feedback from my fan base, and they help me to post motivational quotes. Like I said, Miss Joanne, she's definitely here. She sends me stuff all the time. My mom sends me things all the time. My kids, they say stuff that they don't even know that they say, and it's motivation for mommy, coworkers, whatever. Whatever I feel like is motivating me, I'm pretty sure it's gonna motivate somebody else, and I like to share that with people. As I said, hello, today's Transformation Tuesday. We touched on that. Then we move on to where we're at Wednesdays. So I screenshot my statistics for my business page on Facebook and how my growth is, how my interaction is with my fan base. Show them, hey, y'all talking to me, y'all likes, y'all matter. Like, I feel like small accolades go so far. That's even like being in a relationship. When you tell your woman, oh, baby, you look good today. Damn, babe. You just came from the barbershop. You can't go nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, small accolades with y'all liking me and showing me stuff. I want to show y'all, hey, baby, Juicy Jaine is popping. And I'm popping because y'all popping with these likes and things like that. I'm so vibrant and full of life. Like, where we at Wednesdays, it's really good for me to see my growth, to keep that constant reminder that, hey, you know what I'm saying, you can't go stagnant this time. It's go hard to go home. And my fan base is not letting me go home. They are making me go hard, and I appreciate them. Each and every one of them, and you, for participating. And then we have Throwback Thursday, where that thing is just up and down. I cannot stay consistent with Throwback Thursdays to save my life, because I felt like it was too much like Transformation Tuesday, so I don't know. I'm going to tweak that probably. But what it started as on Throwback Thursday, I was supposed to be posting a picture from years past. I went on a 6-year hiatus. From 2013 into 2019, I didn't do anything. I may have posted every once in a while, got mad because people didn't jump right on board, and then I would leave it alone. So, but I did have pictures. I was building my portfolio, and only out 2 years of experience though, so I definitely had to get my portfolio up and running and better. And so I wanted to go back through my Facebook once again, look at old pictures. It was one time where I could only post selfies because I was going through it, but I didn't let my dream die in my heart and in my mind. Y'all seen how I did that? My heart and in my mind. I'm so goofy. I'm not going to take out any bloopers. I'm going to post this video. This is my first video. It's very informative. I need people to know exactly who I am, how I am. I just woke up. I'm late on this video. I'm all over the place. Just like a throwback. This has always been me. Just like a transformation. I'm stagnant. Like, I'm just, oof. Y'all bear with me. So, yeah. Throwback Thursday, I was supposed to go through my Facebook profile, post old pictures, and tell a story about it. Can't seem to stay stagnant with it. Can't seem to stay consistent with it. So what I did was I flipped it. So last week I decided to use I like to combine all of my social media. So I use Snapchat. You'll see that a lot on my promotional videos. And on my Snapchat, I recorded a 60-second video. I looked at the photos on my phone, and then I recorded a 60-second video talking about it, telling a small story, kind of laughing at it. And then I can go to my Google Photos, because I've been doing this so long. If you have Google, if you back up your photos. I have photos dating back to when my son was born in 2011, and it's 2029 years later. I still have those pictures. So you can I copy that link and posting in the caption along with my 60-second Snapchat video, and that gives people a chance to look at me on Google Plus. That gives people a chance to look at me on Snapchat and also on Facebook. Like, I need my name out there. I'm trying to be so irritating. The people, who is this Juicy Jaine girl? She need to sit down somewhere. No, man, I'm gonna need to stand up because I'm 6'2". By the way, Glamazon, hello. But anyway, and then we have Fan Fave Friday, which is one. It started off over the summer. It started off as Photo Shoot Friday because I was booming once me and Keisha, excuse me, the best photography, released my photos. I had just been booming, so I did Photo Shoot Friday, and then I have my friends Alex and Brittany, and they are in between over the summer helping me do improv photo shoots, let me come to their house, primping me, taking a few pictures, getting a couple poses, getting my feet in there, something to build my portfolio. Like, everybody who I have come in contact with in the past 5 years in Memphis has been instantly on board with Juicy Jaine. I don't know what they see in me, but baby, they see something and they down for the cause, okay? Cardi. But anyway, Fan Fave Friday, so like I said, it started off as Photo Shoot Friday. And then once I slowed down on the pictures, once my kids came back home, school started, I'm like, you know what, I need a different day. I believe in having a backup plan for your backup plan. So it transitioned to Fan Fave Friday. And that's, again, trying to keep my fan base active and give them the accolades that they very do deserve. And so I would, if you have 3 or more consecutive likes on my pictures, comments, shares, whatever you have, if I get 3 consecutive notifications on my Juicy Jaine page on Facebook, I screenshot it, I post it on Fridays, and I just shout people out. Well, that went well. My fan base loves it. And so now that has advanced. In the new year, I've changed some things around. Not only do we have Fan Fave Friday, where it can be 3 or more screenshots, we have our Fan of the Week, who is just interactive with every single thing. Commenting, sharing is there. And then we also have our Fans of the Month, which I started last month in January, who are going to get interactive gift cards. Excuse me, that's in the works. Okay, if y'all don't know this, I keep burping. I'm not rude. I'm not nasty. I'm not obnoxious. I get so nervous when I'm doing these videos that I burp. It's like, you ever seen in the video somebody get the hiccups when they're drunk? Like, I be like, that's how I'm feeling. I'm very anxious right now, and I know that nobody's here, but I don't want to stop the video and start over and be fake. Y'all need to know this is me. Y'all making me nervous before y'all even see me or inbox me. And so I need people to know, no, I'm not gross. I just get nervous. And I'm okay, so you're gonna see me do this a lot, and I'm gonna say, oh, excuse me. Don't judge me, okay? Please don't judge me, and I won't judge you, okay? Chris Brown said, I ain't got time for that. So anyway, Fan Fave Friday, Fan of the Week, Fan of the Month. It went so good that I'm like, you know what? I need to give y'all a name. I'm like, Beyonce got the Beehive, and Darren Flea got the Flea Hive, and all these other names for their followers. So I came up with Jaine's, Jaineez. And so now it's gone from Fan Fave Friday, Fan of the Week, is Jaine of the Week, and our Jaine's of the Month. And I take one man and one woman. I try to be fair, but some of the men just want to talk to me behind the scenes in my DM because for some strange reason they think I call myself a model and I have low self-esteem. I don't know what they think. But I do have some men that are very active, and they're not disrespectful, and they come at me in a manner that a woman should be addressed at, and those are the people that get picked for our Jaine of the Month as a man. And our female fan base is, they got a little competition coming up. So, that is flourishing. I appreciate my fan base so much. I think that appreciation and accolades go a long way. I probably said that already, but it's true. It's very true. People like their back scratch. People like their ego stroked, and I'm here for it because, baby, I like mine stroked too. And finally, last but not least, we have Small Business Saturday. I talk with a young girl, my boo. Her name is Sade Unique. Y'all make sure y'all can follow her on all social media. Sade has helped me to revamp Juicy Jaine. Like, she doesn't know, like, our just conversations as friends and mentor and mentee, and we trade shoes on that a lot of times. It started off me mentoring her, and then one day I looked up and the student had become the master, and so, we just interchange all the time. Who's the mentee today and who's the mentor, this week, this month. And she was really mentoring me over the summer because she was like, I was getting frustrated, and I'm like, I'm just done with it. She was like, give the people time. You even said it yourself. You've been gone for so long. You ain't even done nothing yet. Like, how can you get mad at them and you ain't even gave them no time? And I'm like, okay, let me go do this. Let me stay in their face. Let me be irritating. But those words stuck with me. Like, she says things to me and she doesn't know. We have conversations quite often about our businesses, life, and she doesn't understand that the things that we talk about are helping me to transition. So, Small Business Saturday, the reason I'm talking about that, she was my very first Small Business Saturday. I'm so proud of her, of her journey, going to get her cosmetology license. She doing her thing. She got up them streets. She don't be fighting no more. My baby grew up on me. And that's when I was mentoring her. So to watch her be an actual success story, she doesn't understand how that inspires me to say, dang, I talked to her and I helped her and she helped me and we stayed down, and it gives me hope that I can do that with other young girls, young people, older people, whoever I love helping. And so, her talking to me, she was like, you got to do something. What is you doing to keep these people? So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to get her. I want to share her. She always, we share each other all the time. Let me put her as my first Small Business Saturday. And that skyrocketed. Like, people in Memphis like, oh, I want her to do my hair. I'm like, she's in Illinois. And so I'm like, well, I can do this with other people. Lil Vest Photography. Boo, you helped me revamp my brand. Keisha, I love you for that. Miss Bree Davis, she has her trinkets that she sells. Trinkets, speaking of trinkets, Oakwood Mall, my boo Trey Sessions, did my piercing. Like, these small businesses that I'm interacting with and able to share, not only are they growing my fan base, I'm growing theirs, and we out here and we doing this thing. And so I spotlight. What I tried to do was pick people who helped me revamp and who have always been supportive of Juicy Jaine throughout the years, put them in their businesses first because they put me in my business first and helped me. A lot of people did things for me pro bono and didn't ask me for a dime. They just believed in me that much and still do. And I appreciate them so much for that. So those people, if they have a business, I definitely tried to shout them out first and get them out the way. And then now I am moving on and transitioning to small commercial businesses and other people who I've just started interacting with. Like Tax Shield, if you're in the Memphis area, 38128, Tax Shield on Austin P. It is tax season, ladies, and if you mention Juicy Jaine, that's JUICYJAINE, they know my real name, you will get $50 off your tax prep. So that was so important to me, and I've been calling them like, hey, has anybody used it? They didn't. But it's okay if they lost. It's fine. The fact that branch owner was even willing to do that with me is something that's awesome. And tax season is not open to April 15th. And hopefully this YouTube skyrockets and y'all go up in there and say, hey, Juicy Jaine sent me and we finna get it popping. Period. And that brings me back to Self-Care Sunday. Like, we talked about that and we're here and we're done. So let's talk about what we're going to be doing. What I plan to do with this YouTube channel is rebuild my brand across social media. The rebuilding of my Facebook page inspired me and sparked a plug in me to say, you know what, bitch, you finna do this on everything and you finna be in they ass. You finna be in the people's face. You breaking necks. You not turning heads all 2020. And you gonna, when they fall and break the neck, you gonna keep your foot on it and it's gonna hurt. People gonna, Juicy, girl, you seen Juicy Jaine? I have a show that I've been invited to. The person who actually helped me start Juicy Jane, and what I mean about by start is spark. I didn't always think I was pretty. You know, I knew I had a cute face, but I wasn't comfortable with my body. And I became comfortable with it, and I loved it. And um, it sparked like wildfire. Miss Ariel Monet, she is popping in Atlanta right now. And she's from Illinois as well. Me and her little sister went to excuse me, Northern Illinois University together, and those 6 months have lasted a lifetime. We have been friends since, and that was, we were 18. Our birthdays are 4 days apart, so we were 18 and we're 30. 12 years ago, you know, and the spark just stayed. Ariel Monet is like a little bit shorter than me. I don't know how much, but not that much. I'm 6'2". She got to be about between 5'10" and 11. She is tall. And when Adrian finally introduced us, I was like, OMG, because we were in the pool. So I looked up at her. Y'all like, how you talking to her? You looking up at her. We were in the pool chilling, and she came, and I was just in love with her. And I was like, oh my God. And you model? You heavy like me and you model? She like, girl, yeah, I can see. You know, just her swag. And I mean, I've always had plus size women throughout the years, just between us here in beauty, Miss Ruth Ann West, my cousin Lori, my mom. I had so many plus size women around me who didn't know that they were influencing me. That don't know now, they probably gonna watch the video like, what? I love them but they were just chubby. They were short and they were more accepted. So to find somebody who was thicker than the King's House nigga and my height, I was in love. Make sure y'all follow her. Google her. Ariel Monet. AIREALEMONAI. Yes, I had to do it like that. That's my boo. We are going places. We're connecting. I will be watching her in Atlanta on the weekend. I'll be there the weekend of April 3rd to the 5th. And I'll touch in more detail with that as the weeks progress, as the time gets closer. But shout out to her, man. You know, you started this thing and now you help feeding this thing and nourish this thing. And when I'm gonna work that room. I want my daddy to go with me. Y'all will see pictures of my daddy. Hopefully he is a grandpa snack, and I want him to go with me and work that room and shake hands and make plans and get Juicy Jane name in every household. So I'm going to wrap this video up. I hope it's been very informative. I thank you guys for taking out the time with me and my rusty edges and my bad lighting and my just everything that's wrong with this video. But I want you guys to know the real me. I want y'all to take me as I am, because it's finna get lit on this YouTube channel, and I'm really excited about it. And I think that everybody starts off small. Oh, excuse me. There I go with them burps. I'm nervous. Excuse me. Everybody starts off small. And like I said, one day technology is going to be so advanced. We're going to go back and we're going to play this video and like, now you know better. And just laugh at yourself. That's like them old prom pictures. I don't know. I was born in 89, so I consider myself. Society says 80s baby. I say I'm a 90s baby because I grew up with 90s music and all of this, but that's a whole nother story. But anyway, I just really lost my train of thought. I do that a lot. We're gonna look back and we're gonna laugh. Like I was saying, like in the 90s we had those baggy clothes, and you look back like, really, did I really have that on? I'm gonna look back, because no, I could have slicked my edges down a little bit better than this. But at least I got edges, okay? Because y'all gonna learn that I do wear wigs. And they did not snatch my edges out, okay? So I don't know what people be talking about. Anyway, make sure you follow me on all social media. I've spoke on it. Let me grab my phone to actually look and make sure that I say it right. All social media, so that I've talked about it. I'm on Snapchat. I'm on Instagram. I got to revamp that. YouTube and Instagram are getting revamped simultaneously. So follow me on Snapchat at Juicy Jaine, no spaces, 89. That's JUICY JAINE 89. Also follow me on Facebook at Juicy Jaine. JuicyJaine, and on IG at Juicy_Jaine. It should say Juicy Jaine Official. Now I do have two IGs. One I tried to revamp over the summer. I'm like, well, I have too many. My kids kind of took over my Juicy Jaine Official page, and I'm revamping that, like I said. And so I tried to start fresh and just have plain modeling photos, and I only end up with like 300 some followers, when my original Instagram already had almost 1,000. So it's like, why start small when you can just keep what you have and water your own grass? So if you see that that's _Miss_Jaine19, disregard. You can go look at the pictures, but we're definitely doing this new journey and this YouTube journey. We're gonna focus on Juicy_Jaine, Juicy Jaine Official. You guys check me out. I hope y'all ride this ride with me and love me. I know we didn't get too much into transformation, but I really want to introduce myself. And this is what we're going to do on Tuesdays. We're going to listen to this music and we're going to rock out. So as I say to all my old, new, and future fans, I love you, and you guys have a beautiful night.